Good day everyone, so hope you're doing really well. Let's tackle the fun topic of whether you should invest vertically or horizontally into Genshin Impact. So horizontal investment just means that you are going to try and go for as many limited 5-star characters as possible, most of them at C0. And vertical investment refers to the fact that you are deliberately choosing not to get many characters, but you would rather try and go for a constellation 1 or 2 and hence be stronger. So a classic example would be Raiden at C2, which is certainly a very attractive constellation for a lot of free-to-play players. Now, this debate between whether you should go for one route or the other route typically always comes down to here are the pros, here are the cons, and the politically correct answer is whatever is the most fun for you and, oh, by the way, spend responsibly. However, I'm going to be a bit of a contrarian in today's video and actually tell you that investing vertically actually makes the more sense than investing horizontally, especially in a game like Genshin Impact. So let's consider a couple of things. A, you've only got 4 party slots, which means that even if you get all the characters, you are limited in terms of how much you can play the game, and certainly from a resource perspective, which is really how Hoya makes a lot of their money with the resin refreshers and all these things. Building all the characters, at least even to level 80 with decent talents and artifacts, that is an incredible amount of your time that you have to sacrifice just to build characters. And just because you've got all these characters doesn't mean that you can always enjoy all of them all the time. It's just impossible for the majority of us. And this is why I like vertical investment more. I take a character, for instance Citron, which I really liked as a character, and I'm going to C6 this character. Now, C6ing Citron comes with the downside that, yeah, there are currently 16 characters on my account that I do not have. There are 16 limited 5-star characters that I chose not to get, but I wanted Citron. So instead of having Spin to Win Nouvellette, I'm doing Spin to Win with Citron, which is incredibly fun, and obviously with the sheer amount of vertical investment, we can obviously beat all the content very easily in the game. But if you now start taking this insane mindset, oh my god, someone got a C6 character, and you really start working it backwards, you'll find that it's not that unreasonable. So think about it. I've got 16 characters that I don't have on my account. Had I chosen not to get a C6 Citron, I would still be in the position of having 10 limited 5-star characters at C0 that I don't have on my account. So if I sacrificed my C6 Kokomi, well, hey, you know what? Now I still am going to be left with 4 limited 5-star characters. And the best part about all of this is that I really wouldn't be using most of those characters in any case. Certainly if you look at the Spiral Abyss usage rates and so on, it's very obvious that all of the limited 5-star characters are not seeing equal playtime. There's obviously like massive differences in terms of what the different characters can provide to you. So in that sense, what would have even been the point in getting those characters? So my ultimate perspective on all of this is that you should really go for the characters you love and just enjoy the game of Genshin Impact. A lot of content creators are obviously putting out tons and tons of videos, and one of the things that they try and do is cover every single character in every single possible team, but realistically that's not something most of us are really going to care about. In fact, the problem that I've found with a lot of the content creators is that they'll say stuff like Mualani is so amazing, and at the end of the day when you do pull Mualani, you realize that, oh my god, her auto-targeting sucks, she falls, full damage is something that really kills her in the overworld, she can be very clunky and awkward, but people are just gonna put out Spiral Abyss like videos of her vaporizing and beating at C0 all the C6 teams and all hail Xiangling for enabling vape and all this good nonsense. And at the end of the day, it's just, yeah, content creators are really only there to push a narrative, and that is to try and put these characters in the best spotlight possible so that they can obviously get some revenue. But my perspective from all of this is that I want to be the type of channel where I can enable someone to maximize the characters they love. So if you like Nehida, Yaemiko, Kokomi, Sichuan, you'll find a home on my channel. And if you don't like those characters but you like other characters, all the power to you. I still just think that by getting one or two constellations on your favorite characters, you can get a very, very good advantage. For instance, Shan Yun at C1 is fantastic for exploration, as is Yelan. Alright, that is all I've got to say with regards to this debate. Team Vertical is where I stand, and yeah, let me know what you think or whether you even disagree down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.